microphone. Okay, the stream shows 316 and counting. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I probably need to change the settings on the new Hero 9. We're here in Ban Chang. We're on Payun Road. So we're just gonna cruise down Payun Beach and then cruise over to Phala Beach. And like I say, I just want to give a good test trial. Of course, we're streaming on the hotspot, which is 720p. And I've got the Hero 9 set to 2.5K. And you know, hopefully that'll make the battery life last longer. So let's give it a go, see what we can do. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, let's go. Jeff says let's go. Let's let some traffic go by and then we'll go. Thanks for coming in, guys. I just finally got my Hero 9 back and wanted to give it a run. Yeah, if I'd have known my wireless setup wasn't going to work, I would have brought the windsock. Oh well, we'll just cruise slow. Hey, there's Dave's World. Main thing I want to check, guys, is audio quality. I know I'll be able to get the wireless mic settings set up next time around, so we'll have the good wind-free wireless mic for these live motor vlogs. Been a while since I did a live motor vlog. Just got the new Hero 9. 100% replacement was free. So, but it took a long time. Yeah, but we finally got it. So, one of you guys could let me know if you're really eating the wind on the audio. Say we just got the microphone open. We don't even have a windsock on it, so you're probably eating a lot of wind. We'll cruise slow here, see how it works out. It sounds good? Okay, Jeff. Good deal. Well, one thing about the Hero 9, it's got a really nice windsock, and I can put the settings on the rear microphone, right? So when you're facing forward like this, it'd be ideal to not have too much wind noise, but it's just hard to beat the Rode wireless microphone system. So we'll get that going on the next one, guys. Hope you enjoy the live stream. Just do a little cruise around here in Thailand. Again, for those of you that are not familiar, we're in the Ban Chang district, Ban Chang, of Rayong province. And had some rain overnight. Overcast skies today. Engine noise. Well, we like engine noise, don't we, Dave? Alright, we can handle the engine noise. Kind of makes it more virtual if you can actually hear the motorcycle, right? Okay. So, like I say, we just call this Payun Road. I don't know the actual names, really, to be honest with you. Seem to be all long Thai names on these roads, but we call it Payun Road because it dead ends right here. Payun Beach. So we'll see how our signal carries on. Normally, and Jeff will be able to tell you, when we live stream motor vlog like this, we can't get a whole lot of speed going because the bit rate will really jack with us, you know, streaming 720p. So yeah, we'll lose a lot of video quality. It really gets distorted if you try to go too fast. Now we got a little light shower here now. Roads are wet down here at Payun. Take it easy here. We got Dave's World, Sue Rowan, Jeff Johnson, tough to you. And in the new account that's in the chat, I forget the name. Seascape. Hey, Seascape, welcome to the channel. So welcome to Payun Beach, guys. They got some barbecue going or something over here. So like each beach area has its like own little you know, what would you say, a motto or a mascot or something. Payun Beach here is known for the Dragon Bridge right here at the end. So where you have Phala Beach is known for the old Corinthian columns. on the seawall. Payun's known for the Dragon Bridge here, and Nam Rin Beach is known for the sea lions. It's a really cool area, guys. Brand new condos and stuff down here. I don't believe they're completely finished yet, but for those of you that are thinking about relocating, there's just a lot of options here. Condos, houses, lots of things available. Lots of new stuff, you know, not necessarily the older Thai villages, but a lot of new home areas, stuff going in. So yeah, looks like we got some rain offshore. Stop here for a quick second. Got a little bit of light rain, so you might have a little bit of a wet camera lens. So far so good on the Hero 9 as far as the video quality on my end anyway. I hope it's okay for you. Jeff says the sound is pretty good. We're just wide open microphone here on the Hero 9. We don't even have a windsock on it. Greer Stevens is in the house. Good morning. Thailand will be open to Aussie soon, just off to pack the bags. That's right, Greer. There's a lot of new information coming out that Thailand is doing everything they can to get the international travelers back that have both jabs and a record of both jabs. Prime Minister just put out an announcement yesterday, I do believe, of a target date of December 1st that will pretty much end all quarantine at all. Right now they went down to 7 days, I do believe. 7 days if you're entering one of the sandbox areas, but the goal is December 1st, wide open. And I'm not sure about the certificate of entry, all that jazz, but I would assume, and you know what they say about assuming, but I would assume that if you've got your jab records, right, verified, you know, call it a vaccine passport, whatever you want to call it, if you've got that, that's probably all you need, and you can get the visa exempt on arrival, or you can get a tourist visa through the Thai embassy in your home country before you arrive. Kind of up to you. The visa exempt stamp is good for 30 days, and they'll normally let you extend that twice. So even if you don't go through the process of getting an actual visa before you arrive, the exempt on arrival is a pretty good option for people that are not going to be here longer than, say, 90 days. But I would encourage everyone just to contact your rural Thai embassy in your home country, and that way you know, you'll know straight from the horse's mouth what the requirements are going to be. Maybe you can even talk to them about this December 1st announcement, because they should have that direct information, right? Now, it could be currently just a proposal that has not been, you know, through the process of Parliament or whatever requirements to make it go into full effect. But again, the Royal Thai Embassy or Consulate in your home country is your best resource. So let's say if you were going to go ahead and buy tickets for December, which is beautiful weather in Thailand, December, January, February, that's high season, no rain, lots of sunshine, not hot, really, really nice, lower humidities. So if you're going to buy those plane tickets, get confirmation from the Thai embassy or consulate, and once you have that confirmation of what's required, then I'd say get those airline tickets purchased, guys, and come on to Thailand. So it should be great, man. It should be great. The numbers are down quite a bit. So Big Mark in the house. Hey, Big Mark. Hope you enjoy the cruise. So that was Payun Beach. Big group rental houses here on the left and right. They sleep up to like 20 people. I know the owner and the manager of this place. They also have a restaurant up here on top of the hill. They've got a lot of other real estate in the area too, I believe, but these are mainly just for big groups of people, you know, for weekend rates and stuff like that. But they're not opposed to renting one of them out for a month either, you know. Pretty nice to have a house right there on the Paiute Beach, a rental house. Okay, so we're gonna head westbound here towards Phala. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Big Mark. Appreciate it. So this is the Dragon restaurant right here, Anna 8 Dragon. And they used to have breakfast and everything, but I've seen these doors shut down for a long time. So things have been real slow, as you guys know. A lot of restaurants and customer service business in general really struggling. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the Dragon restaurant. Beautiful place, beautiful place. So a lot of potential there. May just take a while. So, oh, we got some buffering, Jeff. I'm not seeing any buffering on my end. Hopefully that will be very temporary. Let me know, Jeff, if the buffering stops. You know, with the Hero 8, I think it's just because I've used it so dang much. I've really worn that camera out. The batteries are old, but if we got a little bit of buffering when we're streaming with the 8, the stream would just die. It wouldn't even give us time to get out of the buffering area. So we'll see what happens here on the 9. Better now. Okay, sounds good, Jeff. Well, I'm definitely cruising slow here, guys. We're running about 40 kilometers per hour. No big hurry. Mainly just wanted to test out the Hero 9 here, see how everything is, and like I say, I'll get that settings issue resolved. I didn't bother to go into the microphone settings. I thought maybe if I plugged it in, it would be automatic, but my bad. I love the Rode wireless microphone, and the Hero 9 is in what they call a media mod. So you take the door off of the battery compartment on the camera, slip it into a media mod, close the media mod up, and then you've got 3 ports on the back side of the media mod. Plug in a battery charger, a microphone, right? So it's really convenient. And I think the Hero 10 is the same size as the 9. I know they made some additional upgrades to the 10, but I bought this Hero 9 new last year when it was the newest model, and shortly after that I busted the crap out of it because I was using a knockoff clip rather than using all GoPro clips. Fell off the motorcycle here and smashed the hell out of the camera. So got some wet roads here, so obviously we just had a shower pass through this area. Looking okay now. All right, thanks, Gary. Yeah, you got to test this stuff out. We're streaming with the hotspot, the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus smartphone, and you can only stream in 720p. But I went ahead, instead of setting the camera at 1080 or 720, I went ahead and set the camera at 2.5K, and it's got a hyper smooth setting of cinematic on this Hero 9. So just have to go by what you guys are telling me, and I'll check the playback later. And you know, that's the thing, you got to test out different things, different settings on the phone. And obviously we can stream, if we're not mobile, we can stream with the Wi-Fi, and you can stream in 1080p if you've got a good 5G Wi-Fi connection. So then I might up the settings on the camera to 5K. The Hero 9 actually has 5K resolution, so you know, that'll be something we'll try from the open mic when we're doing a stationary live stream. We keep hearing that it's very, very likely that restaurants in our area of Rayon will once again be allowed to have dine-in alcohol on November the 1st. There's no confirmation of that yet, so we can't can't make a plan on reopening our nightclub, but hopefully that will come to fruition. And if that happens, even though we may not be able to do full-blown karaoke, sharing microphones kind of thing, we can do live music. We have a restaurant, so we have dinner specials and appetizers, and we can serve adult beverages. So we'll definitely be back in business with the nightclub November 1st if, which is a big if, in fact, restaurants will be allowed to have dine-in alcohol once again. So stay tuned for that. The Triple N's have been doing a great job at the restaurant. Hey, Bad Badger in the house. Good morning, mate. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Tony. Appreciate it, man. We're just trying out the Hero 9 here, Tony. Basically just kind of a test run on a live motor vlog. Just got the Hero 9 back in the mail. Actually had to ship it off to Singapore. Thanks for the link, Jeff Johnson. Anybody that's watching live or watching the playback, you can be assured that when you see another YouTube link in the chat, that it's a channel that we all enjoy. So, you know, you might want to click on those links. It doesn't take but a second to click that link, leave this live stream, go ahead and subscribe to the Bad Badger, and then come back. Or you could do it after the stream, but we have several channels that we really enjoy. A lot of different content here in Thailand. I think most of us prefer a lot of the smaller channels, and we like to help those smaller channels out. So when you see those links, guys, give them a look. Give them a look. Subscribe. Why not? It's free. Give them a thumbs up. Thanks, Badger. Greer Stevens, Sue, I hope you are getting ready to karaoke. That's right. We need a lot of singers, guys. I think you'll really enjoy the nightclub. Those of you that have been to Thailand, I think we have a very unique atmosphere at our nightclub at the open mic. It's very much integrated. I'd say 50% Thai, 50% foreigners. So we are a Thai bar, first and foremost. And a lot of good international people. You'll meet people from all over the world, both expats, travelers, people that are here for work. You just never know who you're going to meet at the open mic. We got a new gentleman coming in tomorrow. His name is David, and he's from Tyler, Texas. And David's coming over here to look at maybe renting a house over here in Rayong. He's got him a Thai lady, and her sister, I believe, is from Rayong province. So yeah, they'll be coming tomorrow, staying about 7 days. And David's one of those people that follow the YouTube channel here. He's also one of those people that have never commented, right? So he's watched a lot of Thailand YouTube stuff, and really digs our little channel, and wants to come over here and check things out. So he's been to Thailand before. He's retirement age, I believe. Very successful back in Texas, and thinking about maybe you know, making a permanent second home here in Thailand. He still has a big property back in Texas, right? So no plans on selling out or anything like that, but we're looking forward to meeting him. Met a gentleman named Jess. Thanks, Jess, for stopping by. Jess was from Ohio, so we got a pin in the map from Ohio. Jess just came through the sandbox. He's got a place in Jong Tien. He brought his Thai lady with him. She has a place in Nonthaburi, which is a Bangkok suburb, but she's originally from Isan. So my wife and her were able to have a really good conversation, and then Jess and I had a long conversation, and he's another guy that followed the YouTube, and they both had breakfast. Just really good stuff, guys, really good stuff. We love welcoming new people, try to make them feel at home, help them out with anything we can as far as rental properties or properties for sale, anything like that. So but here we are at Phala Beach. This is our favorite little beach area here, guys. right, yeah, there you go. Yeah, don't forget Gary's channel too. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Gary Williams, good channel, guys. Go check it out. I enjoy it very much, and he's been a supporter of this channel quite a bit. So we really appreciate it, Gary. Really appreciate it. All right, I'll give you a little walking tour here. I know most of you have seen Phala Beach many times before if you've watched the channel, but we do have new people that come in occasionally, so just take a little break from the road trip and see what kind of buffering action or anything we might have down here at Phala Beach today. Appreciate you folks watching. Peace and love. Let me get you off of here, huh? You guys were riding on the handlebars there this morning. So that's a setup there for the forward, and I can also face back towards me. And then here's a really good smartphone holder. It's got the USB port on it too, so I can keep a charge, stuff like that. So, you know, that's the thing. You got to do these local motor vlogs, especially with the new camera here, and kind of see how things work. That way dry season will be here mid-November, guys, and we'll be able to take some trips and show you some new stuff. And hopefully by then I'll have things kind of down pat where I could do a little live stream for you now and again on the motor vlog, as well as gather some footage to you know, put up a regular video. The thing about these GoPro cameras, seems like the quality of the live stream is really good, even though we're only 720p. But additionally, they're great for gathering a bunch of footage, throwing it in the editor. You know, I'm anxious to try out the 5K, right? I've got the action-packed SD card, right? So it's a high-quality SD card. So we're going to try to gather some footage for you, 5K resolution, throw it into the editor, work with the saturation, contrast, different things like that, and hopefully be bringing some cool motor vlogs. But really the live stream experiment that I'm still under here is, you know, when I know, like say me and a buddy take a trip down to Chanthaburi, which is the province on southeast of here, and maybe we stay a night in old downtown Chanthaburi City, which is known for the gems and jewels trade market. And I know I got a good hotspot signal, so I might just do a live motor vlog kind of showing you around Chanthaburi City. And then as far as the beaches and the resorts and stuff like that is where I'll gather actual vlog footage for you, right? So I'll be able to do both, throw up some vlogs, you know, from the hotel at night, throw it into the editor and throw some vlog footage up, but actually have you traveling along with me because of the live stream capability. Got some good rough surf, a lot of storms. Ooh, high tide, not extremely high, about mid-level. High tide comes all the way up over the seawall. And when our beaches were closed for 6 weeks, they came in and redid this whole boardwalk. All brand new pavers. Hey, there's DT. Thanks for coming in, DT. Yeah, very nice waves, Jeff. Now, you know, this is really clear, clean water, guys. There's no problem with pollution or, you know, swimming with an open sore and worrying about any kind of infection. I mean, it's just beautiful water. But it's, you know, there's no coral, and it's a big sandy bay. So when you get this big surf, that's why it looks brown. Plus the gray skies really don't capture the turquoise blue water that you can see out there past the rip current. But yeah, that's all it is. You know, really fine sand, and the sand gets mixed in here at the shoreline. But don't ever let it fool you to think that it's not quality swimming, because it definitely is. Most of you are familiar with this area, and it goes way, those are the hills of Satahit. So if you watch any Pattaya vloggers, or, you know, or maybe Greenie up at Bang Saray, just on the other side of those hills, basically, guys, this is where the coastline of Thailand takes a big turn, okay? So you go to the other side of those hills and you're at Bang Saray Beach, and then the sun sets due west into the ocean, right? and then you travel north along that coastline all the way up to Pattaya Beach and Chonburi Beach, and that's why all of those beaches you're facing west. Once you get down here to Sattahip, it makes this big turn, right? Big left-hand turn. So now your Rayong province, Chontaburi, all the way down to Trot province, where you go to Koh Chang, you're looking south into the Gulf, right? That's why we don't have the western sunsets, but we do get nice eastern sunrises up over the Gulf here. And the sunsets are still nice, right? They just don't sink into the sea. So for those of you that didn't know, that's kind of the way the land works down here. Once you get past the hills of Sattahip, so basically from Pattaya, when you're looking east, everybody's got a view of the Sattahip hills there, right? And Greenie, like I say, just on the other side there at Bang Sarai. Like Greenie's very, very close to here. As a crow flies, very, very close to Bang Sarai, and then on up to Jomtien and so forth. So yeah, makes a big L shape once you get past Sattahip and into Rayong province here. All right, guys, I'm going to take a little bit more of a motor tour here and see if we can kind of... Dave Udon's in the house. There he goes. Hey, thanks for coming in, Dave. So this is a motor vlog, so I want to give you a little bit more cruise here. We'll see what the battery is like. We started with a full 100% charge on the Hero 9, and it does make a difference what settings I have the camera on. So in other words, if I went ahead and set the GoPro to 4K, then we'd be using more battery. So I backed it down to 2.5K resolution, hoping that we get a little bit more battery life. And of course the screen is blacked out here because it's on sleep mode after a minute. So we're using as little battery as we can, unless we went down to a 1080p setting, then it would use less battery all the way down to 720p. But you know, that's why I say you got to experiment with these things before you know the difference in the video quality and stuff like that. Now, obviously when I make vlogs and I save it to the SD card here, you know, it's just way better than an actual live stream. But you know, I think the video quality is pretty dang good on these GoPros for a live stream. John Greenwood, been a year stuck in America. Hey John, where are you from in the States? I'm from Kansas City, Kansas originally. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. If you're one of the new subscribers, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone. But you guys know we always have to treat those new subscribers with a lot of gratitude. Not that we don't have gratitude for those of you that have been supporting the channel for a long time. Let's see if I can get you clip back in here. There you go. All right, so you're back on board. Let's roll. Oh, there he is. There's Greenie. He's got an awesome grill too called Phi Phi. Go check out Greenie and Phi Phi, man. Good people. Teacher in Udon, 25 years now. Oh, thank you for your service to the kingdom, sir. I have 4 years experience teaching English here in Thailand, 2 years in Nong Bua Lampu, Matiom Sihahok, and then 2 years for the Royal Thai Army Academy in Nakhon Nayok. So those are military cadets, Army specifically, and taught there for 2 years. And I still do some online stuff for the academy. All right, guys, let's cruise. How's that angle where you're getting just a little bit of the headlight there, huh? Make you realize you're on a motorcycle. But thanks for coming in, John Greenwood. Up in Udon. My wife is from Udon Thani, a small town outside of the city called Taiwan. You might know of Taiwan. They have a big sugar factory there. It's what Taiwan's mainly known for. Quite a few jobs. Big sugarcane fields all over the Isan country up there, guys. Anyway, it's Tuesday morning here in Thailand. The temperature is really nice with the overcast skies. I'm gonna guess it's around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So probably, what is that, 20 Celsius, somewhere in there? Maybe 19. I mean, it feels good. It's comfortable, especially get a little wind going here on the bike. Translator for Thai embassy also. Well, I'll be dang, John. We had a bunch of the United States Embassy personnel come up to the Royal Thai Army Academy in Nakhon Nayok. It's called CRMA, which stands for Chula Chung Klau, which was Chula Chung Klorn, King Rama V. So he's got like 2 different names. Yeah, it was like, I think, in dedication to him, they used the name Chula Chung Klau. So Chula Chung Klau Royal Military Academy. It's the Army Academy, basically equal to America's West Point. And yeah, the embassy personnel come up. There was a 200-year anniversary of the relationship between America and Thailand. What year was that 200 years celebration? I think it was 2018. Marked 200 years since Thailand and America started their relationship. Songroi Bilao. They put out a nice production video. It's a 1-minute video. It's actually on my channel. But yeah, we had big cooperation with the embassy. They brought up a lot of materials talking about the history of the relationship between the 2 countries, and even had letters from the ancient kings of Thailand to the President of the United States. Those letters were in Portuguese, believe it or not. They weren't in Thai, they weren't in English, they were in Portuguese, because back in that era, Portuguese was like the international language. Anyway, fascinating history. Thank you for your service to the embassies, man. That's awesome. Glad to have you, John. Oh, I agree. I agree. You give respect, you get it back tenfold here in Thailand. I think that's what John's trying to say. Speak the lingo. That doesn't mean just the language, guys. Okay? If you're going to assimilate, you have to respect their culture. And trust me, it's very different than Western culture. And if you're hanging on to your Western culture, you might get very, very frustrated. Very frustrated with the way things work here. So it's kind of within us to let go of our old cultural ways if you're going to live here. It just makes it easier on you because it's very, very different, right? Very different. Doesn't mean it's better or worse or anything. It's just different. So yeah, when Thai people start calling you Farong, Jai Di, Jai is just your heart, right? Good heart, Di, good heart. Farong Jai Di. I mean, you're in like Flint. Really, really, really. No better way to assimilate than teaching school here. John will probably tell you that too, but that's awesome, man. Glad to have you on the channel. I would invite you to come to the academy when things kind of open up. They haven't had regular classes either during this whole ordeal. It's all indoor, air-conditioned classrooms, so, and you know, Royal Thai Army, so it's very strict rules. But I would invite you to come to the academy, John. Introduce you to the director of the Foreign Language Department. He'd love to meet you too. So, yeah, we'll have to get together, maybe. Here we are on MIC PHALA. It's a little cut through the road. Right there is the open mic at PHALA. Ladies are doing all right. Almost 9 o'clock, so they've been open almost 2 hours now. But I really just wanted to get in as much motor vlogging as I could this morning. We'll be doing some live streams from the open mic when we get open back up at night, guys. A little bit of a tricky intersection here. We'll take a little back roads and see how the buffering holds up. Go right across there. Don's in the house. Don Moret, thank you for coming in. Great quality video. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. It's a great way of to live here in Phala. Oh, Don, hey, sorry I missed you the other day, Don. Don's one of our local expats, long time, got a lot of experience in Chang. Don's also a member of the VFW. Thank you very much for your service, Don. A lot of these guys in this area are Vietnam era veterans, guys, and so anybody knows anything about Thailand, that was a pivotal moment for Thailand. For example, there was no such thing as you know, a big city of Pattaya prior to the Vietnam era. It was just a fishing village, guys. There was no bars, hotels, resorts, any of that kind of stuff. It was you know, a Thai fishing village, but it was the biggest city near the naval base here at Sattahip, Navy and Marines. So that's where a lot of the American forces would come for R&R into either Untitled Airport or via a ride from the Navy and arrive at the deep sea port there at Sattahip. So closest city, go try to find something to do, was Pattaya, and that's the story. But I tell you what, I've learned a lot from these Vietnam vets that live here in Chang. We're actually even a little closer to the seaport at Sattahip than Pattaya is. So a lot of them lived over here for years and years and years, guys, and they still train or work with, have joint exercises between the United States and Thai military. Every year in February there's a big event called Cobra Gold, and that is for special forces training. It originally started out as the United States and Thailand, and now it's grown into a massive ASEAN special forces training operation, Cobra Gold. So guys like Don and all of his buddies, the VFW, man, it just, we got a lot of reason to thank those guys, you know what I mean? So appreciate you, Don. Thank you very much, sir. Hope to see you soon. Sorry I missed you for breakfast the other day. Did my R&R in Thailand in 71. God, John, thank you so much, buddy. There we go, guys. The best part about live streaming on Thailand YouTube, right there. These guys coming in, giving us some of their background, letting us know what's going on. They're way more experienced in this amazing country than I do, right? So, you know, that's the thing right there, guys. That's it. You know, it's not about you know, being a vlogger or trying to be a big YouTube star or something. No, it's about having a channel, shared experiences in Thailand. We all have one thing in common, pretty much. We all love this country and the people. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. Nobody's here that's not here of their own free will, right? So it's a beautiful country, but there's so many people, guys. I try to explain to the people that follow this channel that I've only been here 6 years. My experience is minimal, very minimal compared to the great expats here in Thailand. And I'd say 99% of these expats here in Thailand do not have a YouTube channel. Maybe not even much of a social media presence at all, right? So I learn a lot from these guys. I really do, and I'm honored to have them, you know, following this channel and interested in some of the content. So really, John, Don, all of you vets out there, especially the Vietnam era vets, thank you so much for your service. And you know, you guys are very well respected amongst the Thai. I know that for sure. I've talked to elderly people here that tell me stories about when Phala was the main currency was the US dollar during the Vietnam era. I mean, that's how prevalent the Americans were here in this area, right? They were big instrumental in building the Untitled Airport, right? Getting it ready for the B-52s, the construction of the Satagip deep sea port. Just so much history, guys, with the Americans and the Thais in this area of the eastern seaboard of Thailand here. So it's interesting history, and the guys are still here. A lot of them are still here. We just lost one the other day, longtime resident of Chang. So rest in peace to Ron. But really, John, Don, all you guys, man, I want you to know this channel and all the people that follow it share a lot of respect for what you guys did to protect the freedom of Thailand. A lot of people don't fully understand it wasn't just about Vietnam, right? Thailand and the United States continued to have a relationship long after the fall of Saigon, and there was continuous battles to prevent Thailand from ever becoming a one-party communist system, which it still is not to this day. And we owe a debt of gratitude to not only the American veterans, but all of the Western allies, and most importantly, the Royal Thai military, because they fought alongside the Americans in Vietnam, and then they fought over here on the Cambodian border, over there by Koh Chang. You see a lot of tourist videos over there in Koh Chang, but you don't really hear about the battles that went on there in Trot province at the Cambodian border after the fall of Saigon. I got quite an education. I'm a good listener, and like I say, I've lived here full-time 6 years. I know nothing about Thailand compared to those Vietnam vet guys, man. So, David Smith, hey, I was just speaking to you. Your ears burning? Huh? Are your ears burning, David? I think I shall see you on the tomorrow. That's right. See you on the morrow, sir. There's the guy I was talking about earlier, guys. He's going to come over here and stay, I believe, about 7 days. So, looking forward to meeting you, David. And been talking about you. We've got regular customers from quite a few different areas in the United States. One of them, his name is Scott, and he's from western Oklahoma. So we'll have the Sooners and the Longhorns having breakfast together. That's going to be interesting. Nah, he's a great guy, David. And yeah, we're making arrangements to spend some time with you guys and drive you around, show you some rental properties or whatever you might want to see. This is some of the back roads here in Phala, and this stream may die at any moment, guys. It's kind of a test stream with the new Hero 9 replacement camera that I got yesterday in the mail. So if the stream dies, man, peace and love to everyone. I'm just going to let it keep rolling until it dies, okay? Thanks a lot. And of course, to all the moderators, you know how much we appreciate you. Man, I've got 22 watching live. Don't forget to click the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs down and let us know what part of it you didn't like, and maybe we can fix that on the next one. David says cool. Yeah, David. Yeah. I tell you what, one of the best benefits of this decision to go ahead and open a restaurant and bar post-COVID, right? Again, guys, we had our grand opening August 29, 2020 in the restaurant, Christmas Day 2020. So we weren't naive about what we were doing. We opened a business after the crisis had already begun. But the best benefit by far is the fact that it's such a great meeting point. It's a meeting point for international travelers and very, very good Thai people. We are integrated. Thais are like VIP at our place, so pretty much all the expats know that, right? They know that. We are first and foremost a Thai bar. But yeah, I mean, you just never know who you're going to meet. And we get a lot of working guys come over from Belgium, Japan, South Korea. They're engineers over here to Mapaput industrial complex. So we get a lot of different people with various backgrounds, and yeah, you know, you should hear the conversations. And of course, David, being from Texas, I'm sure he'll have his tall boots with him, because the bullshit might get pretty damn thick when you get red carpet Oklahoma and Texas together for breakfast. No, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Thank you guys. All right, so here we're gonna look at a brand new housing area, not finished yet. Man, they've been putting it up quick. Called Estilo Ceriza, which I believe in Spanish means Eastern Sunrise. Oh, I've been watching some vloggers traveling down in Colombia and some of my old stomping grounds in South America, and listening to the Spanish kind of gives me a refresher. I used to be able to speak Spanish very well. So I'm not going to go in, guys, but this is a brand new gated community right here, okay, in Phala. Just one of many beautiful two-story homes. I will make a point to go in and look at their model home and bring a vlog to you on that at some point, but you know, it's still heavily under construction. So we got a lot of sand on the road. For those of you guys that like to be on two wheels, whether it's a bicycle or a scooter or a big motorcycle, you know how dangerous some damn loose sand on top of asphalt is. So anyway, yeah, so nice big housing addition right there. I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys back north. Now that we did a little countryside back roads, let's go north. There's the sales office for this Estilo Ceriza. Golf course. Beautiful houses, and it's not just one what they call a move-on, a gated community. There's several different gated communities within the Eastern Star Park. There's also several Eastern Star Parks in Thailand. The mother homeland of Eastern Star Park is in Mahanakorn, aka Bangkok. So, but there's other Eastern Star Park. I think there's one in Chiang Mai. I don't know where all else. I didn't know that when I first moved here. I thought Eastern Star Park, Bon Chong, right? Yeah, it's one of them. There's several. Beautiful area, guys. Star Park. You know, this is not going to be your most economical area to live, right? Pretty expensive homes. There's some nice big apartment condos here on your left. They're not cheap, you know. You pay like I think 40 to 60,000 baht per month rent, but you're on the golf course, so that's why, right? And the thing about the homes, this is one of the older gated communities right here on the right. See what I mean? They all got their own separate guards, so there's several gated communities. This one's called the Hamlet 3. So there could be individual homeowners in there that have their houses for rent. That's the thing about Thailand. They don't have all of the exclusions and restrictions that you would think of in a gated community like this in the West, right? Like they don't allow rentals and all that kind of stuff. Every house has to have the same, you know, exterior and all these really exclusive gated community rules, right? They don't have that here, so you never know what kind of rental houses you might find here at the Eastern Star Park. Wow, we're getting good battery life today. Can't believe it. Can't believe it hasn't died yet. So they have a big gymnasium here called the Sphere. Pretty state-of-the-art stuff in here, guys. Very, I don't know how old the actual Eastern Star Park is, but a lot of the facilities are very, very modern, very nice. So here's another gated community right there. You can see the Hamlet Inn Country Home. And gymnasiums here on our left, and then the clubhouse is coming up right here, I do believe. And great, you know, bike paths all the way through. This place is huge, guys. Like I say, just Google Earth Eastern Star Park, Chang. We'll pull in here to the clubhouse real quick, and man, we might actually take a little walk before the battery dies. Who knows? This is Thailand. When you see red and white curb, that's no parking. But also, this is Thailand, so we're gonna do it Thai style. We're gonna park it in no parking zone. No worries, guys. All right. Wow, I can't believe we're still streaming. I don't even want to touch the back of the GoPro screen because that'll light it up and we'll lose the last bit of battery we've got here. But who knew we could cruise like this and maybe finish up here on the golf course. Let me give you guys a tour. But we do have some great golfers that follow this channel. Yeah, they send me emails and private messages and stuff. I'm not a golfer, and I have a disability that would make it very difficult for me anyway. I used to do a lot of disc golf. They used to call it FOF when it first came out. It's one of those games that started in California, like most everything starts in California, and then moved its way east and got real popular in Kansas City. We had a lot of frisbee golf courses, and like I say, they called it FOF, which is so stupid, FOF. So now it's professionally known as disc golf. Disc golf. I love disc golf, but I can't even do that, guys, with my disability. Like, you have to use a lot of power when you drive a disc. You know, you're trying to throw a disc, you know, 300 meters or so. I mean, yeah, 100 yards, goalpost to goalpost, goalpost to goalpost on the American football field, right? If that tells you anything, that's how far I can throw a disc, or used to. Well, I tried that now. My fibromyalgia and all my muscles would cramp up on me for days. So I could do it, I had to pay for it. But yeah, welcome to the Eastern Star Park Golf Course, guys. And just beautiful place. And like I say, the very modern facilities. There's a restaurant in there, everything. There's a swimming pool over here, as you can see. There's a gym, there's a clubhouse. It's just one of the many gated communities in our area. Kind of gives you an idea of why Rayong is the highest per capita income in all of Thailand amongst Thai people. So you've seen the Estelio Cerisa, a little bit of it. You know, we didn't drive through the guard gate, but I will bring you a home tour from there eventually. But you could tell they're high-end homes. Now, not as high-end as Eastern Star Park, but there are more moderate, smaller homes in Eastern Star Park. So I wouldn't say all of them are, you know, big 20, 30 million baht homes. A lot of them are. And you guys can do the conversion on that. But I think 20 million baht here in the Eastern Star Park, if you were to buy one of these big old homes, would be like probably the cheapest. But you have all of these facilities, right? And check out the golf course, eh? So you golfers, please leave me a comment in the comment section of what you think here. Now, it's rainy season in Thailand, so I'm sure they're having a very difficult time keeping up with the tall grass. But and you're only seeing a little bit of it here. But I don't know if you've golfed in the tropics before, but I know a lot of golfers that really enjoy Eastern Star Park course. And then there's several more. There's Emerald Golf Course in our area. There's several. A lot of the folks that live up in Pattaya, they come down to Ban Chang for golfing. There you go, guys. I cannot believe the stream lasted this long. I'm happy about it though. Alaska John's here. Thanks for the live stream. Hope you are well. I am well, John. I am well. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I appreciate all you guys. And yeah, stay tuned to the channel, man. Now that we got our equipment back in order, dry season's coming real quick. I don't want to be a spoiler alert, but there's going to be like an epic first meeting of two little bitty YouTube channels here in Thailand. It's going to be epic. It's like Triple T and the Badger. So that's going to happen. We're going to do some cruising together. So stay tuned for that. I think a lot of you are looking forward to that meeting. I know I am. Even though Tony and I haven't met in person, we're really good friends, and we're looking forward to it. We're making plans. So give it another month. This rain will stop, and we'll start taking some trips and cruising around, showing you some different parts of Thailand. But appreciate you watching. Let me catch a chat here just a second, see if I need to give some shout outs. Always appreciate you, Gary. What's happening with Gary? He says great cruise, so good seeing the countryside. All right, good, glad you enjoyed it. David Smith, yeah, is down with the Western Oklahoma guy, coming to meet him. I'm sure they've ate a lot of the same dirt together. See, appreciate Alaska John says thanks for the stream. Yep, Bad Badger, we love it. Sue, you guys been talking about, looks great. I like to be out away at times. Yeah, Badger, I mean, your videos are just so enjoyable. I don't care what you do. I mean, it's just nice to get an update of what's going on. You know, you have a different representation on YouTube than a lot of the other people, just because you have so much experience and you have your English wife with you. So you moved to Thailand as a retirement couple, got involved in your community, first responder. Most of your friends are Thai. You know, sounds a little bit like me, but obviously I have a Thai wife. I didn't bring a wife with me, but we appreciate you, Tony. Every video, man, we appreciate it. So keep putting them out, but you don't have to do them at your own pace, right? But keep doing it. Keep doing it. All right, guys. Let's see what else I need to catch up with here. I can't believe the stream hadn't died yet. I'm liking the battery life. Jeff, how long we been streaming? You probably need to go to sleep, Jeff. It's getting late in the United States. Take care. Badger's out. Okay, thank you, Badger. Yeah, you enjoy your rest of the day as well. Hopefully you got good weather. Yeah, we need the dry season. Yeah, we sure need it. So wet. It's been so wet. But reservoirs are full. And what I understand, there's a big tropical system coming in through Vietnam, hitting northeast Isan and stuff now, guys. There's even warnings for Thais to move to higher ground. So there's some of the rivers and the reservoirs are way up out of their banks. And yeah, so be thinking, you know, keep the Thai people in your thoughts and prayers, especially northeast right now, guys, because they've had as much rain. Pretty much the entire country has had a lot of rain this rainy season, but I guess they're fixing to get hammered again with another tropical system coming in off the coast of Da Nang. So yeah, we're fortunate down here in Rayong. We really don't have any rivers in our area. There's a river in between Rayong and Chontaburi. It's a big river. It goes out into the ocean, huge one, but we don't have that here. And we do have reservoirs. I haven't checked on them lately, but it wouldn't affect us here in Ban Chang if one of those reservoirs didn't hold. But I think they're pretty new, massive reservoirs out there in the Rayong countryside. Some of you guys might have seen some video there. Looks like they got a nice pool here as well. I mean, I could live here. I don't know about you guys. Let me shut up, just listen to how quiet it is. Looks like we're buffering there a little bit. We're over an hour, Gary? No kidding. Wow. Okay, well, we might even get longer than that if I go ahead and go down to 1080p on the GoPro, because I'm at 2.5K resolution on the settings. So even though we can't stream that good, live stream tops out 780p on a hotspot for sure. So, but good to know. I'm just gonna let it die while we cruise then. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. It might die just like any second, Gary, according to what it used to do. Who knows? Maybe I had a bad Hero 9 from the beginning. Peace and love to everyone in case it dies. Thanks for watching. High five. Let's roll. Nice homes in here, guys. Maybe we'll get a little bit more footage before it dies. Look at the ramp over the top of the guard shack, huh? I want to do some Dukes of Hazzard, fly over there. Great little brand new housing area here, guys. Viliana. And there's just so much more. I mean, we're not even seeing a quarter of this Eastern Star Park. The roads just keep going everywhere. I'm gonna take the back road here to the open mic. Sawadee Cup. So that's it, man. Right back out of the Eastern Star Park. Show you where this comes out. If the battery lasts that long. Highway 7 going to Utapao Airport. Take your very first left. That's this road running north and south. Amazing that we're still streaming. Here we go. So now you're going to turn south, go to Phala Beach, dead ends, Phala Beach.